welcome to a new episode on the Virtual Shelling Network. We had a storm come through last night and brought with it a little bit of rain and some crazy winds. Yesterday was a very, very, very windy day. Most of the rain and actual thunderstorms was north of here, up in the Sarasota area, but we did get some rain last night and some wind. And so I just wanted to show you guys, we're out here at Lighthouse Point and we came out, tide is going out. Not a super low tide though, as you can see. Even though it is going out, I mean, it's not incredibly low. And I wanted to show you, since we've been talking about shelling the brake line and we've been talking about, I'm trying to get over here so you guys can see, the water clarity. It's not overly wavy, right? But the water clarity is like crap. The visibility is like, there is none. So as I'm walking along, I mean, it's so cloudy, like I can't even see my feet. It is so unbelievably cloudy, which is unfortunate, but just because of the way that the storm came in and it kicked up some shells and some sand and everything else, it unfortunately, you know, made the water really cloudy. So as I'm walking along, I don't know if you can see like the sand swirling around, but you really can't see a whole lot. We're gonna head up and see if there's anything up on the beach, but I wanted to show you guys, if you think that there are things in the brake line, this is when your patience has to set in, because right now you cannot see anything. So what you need to do is you need to wait, and you need to be patient and wait for a break in the waves, and there will be one. Some people aren't that patient, but wait for a break and you're gonna see the waves and the water recede, and then you'll see a line of shells. And you just have to kind of wait it out, and I know a lot of times it's hard to be patient because you want to go shell. There you'll start to see it recede a little bit. I'm just going to kind of walk along and I'll show you when that happens. So here, you can see it kind of receded and you saw some shells, and you're going to have to look really quickly to see if you see any flashes of color or any big shells that you see. Like up here, you can see there was some recession of the waves just for a brief moment. So we're going to wait and see. I didn't see anything there. And what you're doing is you're waiting for the water to go away enough to where you maybe see something in the water. So let's see. So like right there, you guys see that? There's something right here. Right here-ish. Let's see if we can see it again. Right here. You guys see it? It's really hard to see, right? Let's see if I can get it with my net. Oh, we got a tulip. So that just gives you guys an idea that you can still find shells, okay, even when it's super cloudy, that you have to really be patient, and you gotta wait for those waves to just calm down. So you can see right here, it just stopped for just a second, enough for you to see, like there's a broken tulip here, there's a conch here, so just long enough for you to just scan really quick with your eyes and see what you see. So we're gonna head up to the point of here, see if the water is any more clear, see if we can maybe find anything else that's fun. So there's a conch rolling. Let me get out of the shadow so maybe you guys can see it. The sun's directly behind me, so I know it's me. So there's a conch right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. But that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that pop of color. So here's a couple things right here rolling over here so you guys can see. You see them? The conchs right here. And it's super quick. I mean, you gotta be quick with your eyes to see. And sometimes you can just take your net and you can just do like a couple scoops like this bring it up here on the beach and dump it out and see if you have anything. We got a little conch there. And that's kind of just, I'll call it scooping blind. But that's an option. You know, if you really can't see and you think that there's stuff there, like here I thought I saw something, so I'm going to go in blind and just blind scoop. I didn't get anything. I got nothing. I didn't scoop hard enough. Let's see if I can. I saw something kind of biggish there. Let's see if I turn this way, you guys can see better. See if I can find the end. It looks like a well. I'm not really sure. I can see it. Oh, I don't see it now. But hopefully that kind of gives you guys an idea. There's a couple conchs. Oh, here it is. Oh, I think it's broken. So here, little whelk. It's a little bit broken. There's another conch washing up. So the water is getting a little bit more clear now that the tide's going out just a little bit. I think we have another like half hour or so to low tide. So hopefully it'll calm down just a little bit. But we're gonna head down and we're gonna see what we find down here. All right, guys, we're almost to Lighthouse, and if you can see, just so many fun things have washed up on the beach. Always check to make sure that your shells are empty. And when I say empty, I don't necessarily mean alive. I mean that you don't want a bunch of half-dead critters in there. Look at this paper fig. Look how pretty. Awesome. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There's a nice horse conch egg casing. Nice big one right there. And I'm going to come up here so you guys can kind of shell. Lots of little scallops. They are all not empty. I'm going to say they are alive because I don't think a lot of them are. But there are a lot of scallops washed up on the beach. I can grab one of these scallops for you guys so you guys can see. So just to give you guys an idea, this little scallop is not alive anymore, but there's a creature in there. So the birds are going to take care of those for us, and then there'll be a bunch of empty scallops laying around. But you want to make sure that if you pick up a shell, it doesn't have any critters inside. Look at that pretty whelk right here. Beautiful. Oh, look at this fun whelk. This one's been around the block. That's kind of a unique one with some personality. And I try to pick up some of these. I know a lot of you like to get these in your shell boxes. For those of you that paint shells, here's a nice pear whelk right here. I want to show you guys all the shells. Look at all of the shells. Holy moly. Lots of scallops. Some of them are alive, some of them aren't. So here is a little scallop right here. It's going to do a little tuck-in. Stick my finger in there because I know they can close. They can close very quickly. You can see the little row of eyes at the bottom there. So lots of scallops. Lots of pieces of pork, sea pork. So there's a nice orange piece, and then there's some grayish purple pieces right here. Very cool things. You guys can see some of the birds are going around and really having a field day with some of these scallops that are laying out. Little crack there, but overall in pretty good shape. There's a really pretty, nice, big turbo. Look at that. That one's really pretty. Pretty little fighting conch. There's another one. I'll get down so you guys can see what we've got. There's a pretty olive. Shiny olive right there. Yeah, I'll be right there in a second. We're gonna go down where Barry's at in a second. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful scallop. Oh my word. Look how pretty this pink scallop is. It is big and it is beautiful. Perfect. Another little conch. Shark eye here. So many shells. Here's another piece of the shark eye here. I feel like there's so much to look at that it's like you know you're missing shells, like you know you're walking over shells because there's just so much to look at, you know? Gosh, these little kind of like juvenile, but kind of like teenage phase size fighting conchs are like my favorite. I love that size. That's like my favorite size of horse conch too. There's a little piece of a tulip. So many fun shells. The sun's kind of hitting it at a funky angle, but you guys will get a good idea from here towards the crush wrap line. There's a little pretty little baby juvenile horse conch right there. It's a little murex. So up here in the corner there's a little tiny conch. And then here's a conch. Bubble shell, see if you guys can find the bubble shell. And here, cute little trio right there. That, cool. Perfect, perfect. Here's another conch here. So many shells. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's another grouper pig right here that the waves just brought in. Really big one. Here, a little seaweed. Here's another conch. Wrack shells in here. It's a little drill. Holy cow, we haven't even gone like very far. Alright guys, we're kind of to the point. You'll see a lot of shellers out in the water. There's a ton of shells, just a ton. So I wanted to show you guys the water is a little bit more calm here once we get kind of around the point. But the visibility is still a little questionable because the water is a little foggy. And then we also have some seaweed going on. So it's a little bit difficult to see through all of the seaweed. And then decipher, like, you know, what's a shell and what's seaweed, but you can see that the water is a lot calmer, which is great. It's just, if you guys can see, it's just really hard to see much in all of the seaweed. Up here, the tide's bringing in some awesome shells, so this is a great place to look for those minis and tinies. I'm not going to get down and really do too much mini and tiny stuff right now, but this is a great place to get down and just kind of look. Let me zoom so you guys can see, like right here there's a little teeny tiny conch. Okay, so you guys can see how little, and this is a great place to look for those little shells. There's a big tulip that just washed in. Look at that, nice big tulip. So it's going to start to bring in some pretty cool stuff. So, I mean, there's just so many places to shell right now. You can shell, there's so many different rack lines. The freshest rack line right here, we're berry shelling here. And then you have multiple rack lines all the way up to, basically all the way up almost to the end of the beach. But here's a really pretty paper fig. And then here's another one. Lots of paper figs, and they all seem to make it in transit, which is great. Look how pretty. So we'll collect those and try to get them back to the house in one piece, but there's just so many shells. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna look. Here's another tulip there. Oh, here's a shark eye. It's a pretty little shark eye. Trying to kind of decide where I want to shell, because the minute I go to the break line, there's more stuff up here that I see. But so this is like kind of my rule of thumb. This break line is going to be gone soon because of the tide. So I'm going to come over here and shell the break line. So as the tide starts to come in, I can move my way up. So that's kind of like my general rule. So here you can see it's much more clear. And I have a little net here. Barry has a scooper. Just kind of, I mean, I like to shell with just my hand, but for the sake of being able to hold the phone. Ooh, what is this? Is this little piece of a true tulip right here? Yep, little piece of a true tulip. This is also where you're gonna find a ton of minis and tinies in here. So if that's your thing, this is a great place that you would want to look in all of this seaweed. Oh, here's a little tulip just rolling right along right here. Look at that. Just rolling right along. What a pretty tulip. We have little egret friend hanging out. So you can see just how calm the water is here. So you've got this little sandbar right here, so it's breaking those waves that we weren't getting much of a break from over there. So let's just see if we have anything cool cooking here. And we'll go around the point and check it out. So up here you guys can see, like, this is where your mini / tinies is gonna be at. 1, 2, oh, here's a little Wentle trap. And where's my Wentle trap fans? I know you're here. Where are you? A Wentle trap right here. So I'm just gonna pick up a couple mini tiny. Look at this little turbo right here. I'm just gonna pick up a couple little shells as I see them. Cute. Okay, so this is a really great place. As the waves come in, they're gonna bring in more shells and move them around. Here's another little spot. So just pick a spot and look. Sometimes you just gotta. Here's a cute little mini conch there. And like I said, I mean, if you're gonna look for minis and tinies, you kind of just gotta decide, like, that's what you're doing, and kind of just be patient and sit down and look. Oh, look, here's a little mini right here. Oh, there's a conch right here too. Woo! And here's a turbo hiding. Do you see the turbo hiding up here in the corner? Turbo hiding. And here's a little button shell. So I mean, I could sit here and shell and just let the tide bring the shells to me. Here's another really great spot for tinies. So super great spot. I'm just gonna pick up a couple little shells as I see them, and I'm gonna try to hold this so you guys can kind of take a look for yourself and see. There's a little drill and a little conch and another little drill. There's another little conch here and another little conch over here. Just here, just standing here. And then right here's another one. And over here, there's one Wentle trap right next to it here. There's a little conch. Let's see what else we can find. What is this? Is this a little tiny king crown? I think it might be a little baby king crown right here. What do you think? Maybe? At the top here? How cute is that? Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm like in heaven right now. I am in heaven because I love the minis and tinies, and this is like mini tiny central right here. Right here, this is where it's at. And I can just sit here all night. Little button shells. Here. Another little conch. Here. I think somebody might be in there though, so we'll put him over there. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. Oh, is this another little baby king crown? I don't know where these little baby king crowns are coming from, but holy cow, look how cute. Seriously adorable. Little apple murex right here. I mean, oh my gosh, tinies city. I know Lori loves the tinies too. Oh, there's a little up here, there's a little shark eye. Sometimes names of shells escape me when I'm concentrating. I'm like, what's the name of it again? I know, I can't be the only one that a name escapes me. I literally just want to sit here and shell the tinies. Gosh, look how cute these are. And they're so perfect and tiny and small and different colors, and every one is like super unique. Oh my god. I love them all. I love them all. Lots of little biting conchs. I think those are probably one of the most popular like tinies that I think that I find. And then I mean, you can kind of dig around too. I mean, look at this. We've got a little rice olive here. These are like the micro tinies. Always have a good shell bag because you will not be able to take home your micro tinies, your rice olives, your little well catchlings if you don't have a good shell bag. They will fall right through and you will be sad all day when you find all of your beautiful, look at this little parallel, all of your beautiful lentil traps, and then you get home and they're all gone. You guys are not going to be happy, so make sure that you get a good shell bag. Let's see if we can come over here and find anything here. Oh my gosh, look at this little tulip. Do you guys see this little tulip? Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, there's just something about baby shells. There's something about baby anything. Baby animals, baby shells. Look at this little baby turbo. Oh my god, you guys, little baby turbo. Look how cute. Oh, adorable. Adorable. I'm sure you guys are probably seeing things that I don't see. This little sponge. So about sponges, this is a beautiful orange piece of sponge. If you take this home, it will stink to high heaven until it completely dries out, and then it will turn brown. It will not stay bright orange. Look at this teeny tiny, oh my gosh, look at this teeny tiny, oh my god, little tiny shark eye. Look how baby cute. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know why I'm talking so quiet, but anyway, it will stink really bad and turn brown. So, I mean, I know, look at this little baby olive. Oh my gosh, look how cute. I know that everybody wants to like take home things like that, but just trust me when I say it's not worth it. It will stink really bad. Look at the little limpet. There's a little drill. Oh my gosh. So cute. Cone. Baby cone. Oh.